Don't leave this money behind. This money is yours. You already paid taxes on it. Come and claim it. We will send you a check in August, and that check will help you.
That means there are still thousands of families who have that money coming, but still need to sign up for it.
What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and I'm going to get you caught up on the latest as we're hearing there are new stimulus provisions going out on various levels, and about 50% of people that are eligible are totally missing out because they don't know, and you have to apply, and it's only available for a limited amount of time. Well, I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen to you. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest here. This is your breaking news, stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, first off, yes, I am in my car in the parking lot. I just couldn't find anywhere quiet to record to get you guys caught up. As you know, the family and I are on vacation. As you saw yesterday in the video, my son Liam and I got you caught up on the latest news, and we've been having a great time. I'm here for a real estate conference. As you guys know, I'm an investor. And then also my family and I, we've been having a great time. Went to the Discovery Children's Museum, went to Caesar's Palace, been seeing all the cool stuff on the Strip, having a blast. Stick around to the end. I'm going to share with you some more videos of what the family and I have been up to. But also, you guys, let's get you caught up on this. Now, as you know, on a federal level, Congress is working away. I let you know in yesterday's video, President Joe Biden and Democrats are saying that they might pass some executive orders and executive actions to get things through. And they want to start off with a response to Roe v. Wade. And we're also hearing wiping out $10,000 of student loan debt. And we're hearing that polls are showing that if they do this, that in the midterm elections, things could actually swing back in favor of the Democrats and Joe Biden. Now, we've been hearing for quite some time that Democrats who are in full control of Congress, their lack of being able to get something done, it looks like things are going to be swinging in the favor of Republicans. But they're saying that could all change if executive orders and actions start coming out right before these elections. Now, I'll keep you up to date. And as you know, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senator Joe Manchin, they're discussing right now a reconciliation bill for provisions. But what is included? Right now, we don't have a whole lot of details. They want to keep it closely tight-knit between the two so that way it doesn't explode like we saw last year when they were trying to do that Build Back Better bill. Now, as I mentioned, I'll keep you up to date on all of that. We'll see what they come out with. If there's executive orders for checks, child tax credits, any of those provisions, I will let you know. Now, if you're getting tired of waiting for Congress to try to pass something, you're not alone. We're hearing that states, cities, and counties, they're passing their own stimulus packages, in many cases, their own child tax credits, their own stimulus checks, inflation gas relief checks. And I'm going to get you caught up on all of these because we're hearing they're only available for limited amounts of times, and in many cases, you have to apply. So you guys, let's take a look. Now, first off, we've got Connecticut officials urging eligible families to apply for this child tax rebate, and we're hearing about 50% of people that are eligible are totally missing out. I'm going to make sure that you get caught up on the latest, and we're going to go through a list that's just come out on updates. Now, before we dive in, if you could do me a quick favor, if you appreciate these updates, even while we're on vacation from the car, if you could just smash that like button for me, helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. I'll let you know everything going on. All you got to do is smash that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. And keep an eye out for that comprehensive list of all checks that we're working on state, city, and county levels to make sure that you don't miss out on anything, because reports are coming out that about 90% of the people that are eligible for these provisions are completely missing out because they don't even know they exist, and you have to apply in many cases, and they're only available for limited amounts of time. I'm going to make sure that you don't miss out on anything, you guys. So with that being said, let's dive into the latest, and let's start off with this video footage on a child tax credit available for a limited amount of time in Connecticut, and then we're going to dive into the list.
Time is running out for hundreds of thousands of families in our state to get a check from the state for $250 for each child they have. News 8's Darren Kramer is live in our New Haven newsroom now with today's reminder from the governor. Darren?
Well, Dennis, about half of the families eligible for that rebate have applied. That means there are still thousands of families who have that money coming, but still need to sign up for it. Today, Governor Lamont, surrounded by lawmakers, members of his administration, and heads of some nonprofit groups, held a news conference to get that word out. They say at a time when money is so tight for so many families, this is an opportunity they should not miss out on.
Don't leave this money behind. This money is yours. You already paid taxes on it. Come and claim it. We will send you a check in August, and that check will help you.
You give a little break to parents, give a little break, help those parents get through a tough inflationary period, and give them a little bit of extra help.
The deadline to apply is the end of July. The max rebate is $250 per child for up to 3 kids. Here are the rules now. You have to be, if you file single or married but file taxes separately, you have to make $100,000 or less. If you file as head of household, you have to make $160,000 or less. And married filing jointly, you have to make $200,000 or less to get those rebates. As you heard there, they'll be mailed out at the end of August.
So there you have it. Again, that is the child tax credit in Connecticut. If you're eligible and you haven't yet applied, be sure to do so right after this video so you don't miss out. Now, I've got a list of different states sending out provisions that you might be eligible for, that you need to know about. Link in the description below if you'd like to check this out for yourself. Take a look, you guys. Stimulus checks. Which states are sending out tax rebates for their residents? Now, the first one is California, and I let you know about this in a previous video. It says, thanks to the wrangling between Governor Gavin Newsom and state lawmakers, millions of Californians will be receiving an inflation relief check as high as $1,050. Now, I'm going to go through this. This is a $97 billion budget surplus that's causing this, and they're saying it will go out via direct deposit or debit cards by 2023. So, going out this year. Now, there's 3 different levels to this in which you can receive money. The first is you could receive up to $1,050 if you're a single filer making less than $75,000 a year. If you're a couple filing jointly making less than $150,000 a year, you'll receive $350 per tax filer plus $350 for dependents, for a total that you can receive max of $1,050. Now, the second level, if you're an individual making between $75,000 and $125,000 a year, or a couple making between $150,000 and $250,000 a year, you will receive $250 per taxpayer plus $250 for dependents, for a total that you could receive of $750. And lastly, the third level, you can receive $600 total, $200 for 3 individuals if you make between $125,000 to $250,000 as an individual, and between $250,000 and $500,000 as a married couple filing jointly. Now, if you make over $250,000 as an individual, or you make over $500,000 as a couple filing jointly, you're not eligible to receive this benefit. Now, this is happening in the state of California. Next up, we have Colorado. State residents who have filed their 2021 returns by June 30th, they're going to be getting a check for $750, while joint filers will receive $1,500 tax rebates in Colorado. Next up is Delaware. Governor John Carney signed a bill in April approving $300 stimulus checks to residents who have filed their 2020 tax returns. Next up is Georgia. Governor Brian Kemp signed a bill in March authorizing rebates to taxpayers who have filed their state returns both for 2020 and 2021. Single taxpayers can receive $250, with heads of household receiving $375, and married couples filing jointly netting $500. Also, Hawaii. Residents who earned under $100,000 in 2021, they're going to get a $300 tax rebate this year. Individuals who earned more than $100,000 and couples who earned more than $200,000 will receive $100. In Idaho, Governor Brad Little signed a bill in February giving $75 to each taxpayer and dependent, or 12% of their 2020 state income tax return, whichever is greater. Next up is Indiana. Governor Eric Holcomb is urging lawmakers to send taxpayers an additional $225 in addition to the $125 payments that have already gone out throughout the Indiana's automatic taxpayer refund law. Hoosiers have real needs right now during a period of high inflation, from the gas pump to buying groceries, and everyone should benefit from the state's success as they have tons of excess money. There's surplus in these state budgets. Maine. Residents who have filed their 2021 state tax return are eligible for an $850 tax return check. Checks are expected to start arriving in mid-July, so keep an eye out for this upcoming month. Minnesota. Governor Tim Walz plans to include an income tax rebate of $1,000 for individuals earning less than $165,000 and $2,000 for couples earning less than $275,000. New Jersey. Governor Phil Murphy has backed issuing $100 checks to about 1 million lower-income families. State Senator Edward Durr has proposed a $500 give it back tax credit to families earning less than $250,000. New Mexico, the state is providing $250 rebate checks for individuals who earn up to $75,000 and $500 for married couples with income up to $150,000. New York, Governor Kathy Hochul has proposed a property tax rebate program that benefits about 2.5 million homeowners, according to Bloomberg News. Now, specific dollar amounts have not yet been disclosed. Virginians will receive one-time checks of $250, with married couples who file together $500. Will there be another federal check? Well, we're going to wait and see. Right now, we know that Congress is taking it into consideration. The White House has it back on the table since we've had these high gas prices. They're considering a fourth federal level check to everyone in the nation, a gas stimulus check. Now, we will see. I will keep you up to date. We've heard proposals for monthly reoccurring checks, one-time payments, quarterly checks, whatever unfolds. I'll make sure that you know here on the channel. So there you have it, an assortment of different states sending out provisions from the American Rescue Plan Act money left over and budget surplus, tons of it. And we're seeing new packages and new checks and new provisions passing every single day. Now, as these roll out, like I said, I'll be sure to let you know, keep you up to date here on the channel. And we're working on a comprehensive list of all of these so people don't miss out, because a lot of people don't even realize they exist. They think there's only the federal checks. That is not the case. So I will keep you up to date. Now, also stick around. Like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you some video footage of the family and I on vacation. But just wanted to say, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already and you appreciate the updates, don't forget, smash the like button. If you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. All you got to do is smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Any specific questions, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining the second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. And with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much. I will catch you in the next one. Enjoy some video footage of me and the family.
He got electrocuted on the power line.